I know the timer says 1 minute and 24 seconds till we go live, but I'm late already, so I'm starting the stream if you like it or not. Welcome back, everyone. It is Thursday and time for another ScowlingFleshBag stream. I hope you're having an awesome week. You're doing well. King, it looks like you were first. Rush, how are you? Hello.
Me as well. Your big app green boy.
Rush, thank you so much for the resubscription, dude. Thank you. My most loyal Singaporean viewer who's watching me at silly o'clock. I really appreciate it. How are you doing today? So what are we doing today? We are doing the normal things, which is playing Flesh and Blood. Just checking audio. Everything should be fine. Cool. Ira. Ira is still on the menu. I still like Ira. I still like what she means in the meta, and I will be taking her this Saturday to the RtN, come what may. And that's why I have to practice more. I'm so sad I dodged you this season. I am not sad. And you got your win. You are qualified. Stay out of all the way of people that need to qualify, Matt. We don't want to see you until nationals, okay? Not because I don't like you as a person, not because I don't enjoy playing against you, although that can be a bit frustrating at times, but because you need to step aside and make space for others, right? You're doing 2 more RtNs, that is true, but you're not doing the ones that I am doing, so it's all good. So, we'll be talking about the armor yesterday, where there'll be a few interesting things to say. I will also be reviewing the deck that I'm playing. Well, reviewing that I played yesterday and how it went. And just generally play some Flesh and Blood. And I think we'll you know, I've noticed my last few streams, like I waffle on for about 20 minutes or so before we get into any gameplay. Let's change that now. I think we should get right into it from the very start. One thing that I do want to see as well is, like, let's see if we can make the sideboard guide. Oh, I wanted to print. Oh no, Verdance is bad. I wanted to print the sideboard guide, but I forgot. Because now I have to write it out by hand. All right, okie dokie. Let's see. We take this. I have to try and be a bit aggressive here. Does gravekeeping do anything? Cut down the size. Like, I have AP1, right? So my goal is to dodge these, unless I make a change to the deck, but let's take these actually. The cut down the size. I really like to cut down the size. We'll take one of these. Actually, no, these do more damage. Alright, let's take this. Guten Abend, Schöne. How are things in Germany today? Oh, that's actually something fun as well yesterday. We had a guest from Germany at our army yesterday. Sadly, I didn't get to speak to them. So I don't know where they're from. How are you doing, King? I'm doing well, thank you, dude. How are things in your life? Wasn't planning to qualify for my very first one. Hey, we take it, right? We take it, Matt. We take it. They're like, don't question your success. Not good. Oh no, my consolation, Schöne. That is not good news. I hope I can distract you a little bit today. Sorry to hear. What do we do? Let's do this. It's 1 more damage. How are you doing, TK? Good to see you back. Oh, we're doing damage here, are we? We are. Cool. Okay, I like that. And one of the life gains is out of the way as well. I feel like I do not have enough go again to put him under pressure early. I feel like if I I feel like this is almost an auto loss, this matchup, if unless I decide to go heavy on the AB, which I really do not want. So far, prepping to sign my sign for tomorrow's demonstration. Oh, what's the demonstration? 45. 45. Okay. I don't like the way this is going. I was saying I need to try and put pressure on early here, but the exact opposite is happening. Is that's 2 sigils. And the heartbeat to gain life as well. Yeah. I mean, if they're using it now, they're not going to use it for the combo, which is good, I guess. Yeah. Politics, not sure if you want to get into that. Like... So, somebody once told me, and I think this is probably the truest thing that I've ever heard. It's like, if you want to get along with everyone in the world, avoid talking about 3 things. Football, politics, and religion. And if you avoid those 3 topics, you will get along with everyone. So... I don't really want to get into it that much, but at the same time, I don't shy away from it. Like, what I don't like is when people clearly shy away from taking a position because they could, you know, suddenly end up on the wrong side of some of their viewers. Like, you know, I have my political views, and I will stand for that. It is what it is, right? I've seen a lot of the stuff that's been going on in Germany, and, you know... I can take a guess what you're protesting against. 43 lives still. I need to find Go again, and I can't find them. This is very concerning. We haven't taken any damage yet ourselves, which is good. And they also, aside from the Ring of Roses, they haven't really set up what they need to do either yet. Like, they have to decompose. Okay, it's starting to get there, but yeah. I mean, you know what? It goes without saying. Fuck Nazis, right? Fuck Nazis. In any shape, way, or form. And if you are identifying with that movement in any way, shape, or form, I'll just tell you, this is the wrong stream for you. Because fuck Nazis. So... it's your girlfriend, Matt? Sigma, how are you doing? Beautiful statement, right? You know, one of my favorite songs in German... Oh no. Mind Warp? That's fine. We can pitch for that. One of my favorite German songs is Stummer Schrei nach Liebe von Die Ärzte. I know I'm showing my age now, but I really, really like that that song, and you know, I think there's a lot of truth to it. Beautiful statement, right? Yeah. Alright, so 39 to 35 now, so we're getting some damage in. But again, I'm worried. Let's play this and see if we call Broccoli. How are you doing today, Sigma? Interesting conversation on Blue Sky today with Finbar, right? I mean, a wet brute would be interesting. What do we call here? I'm calling nothing because they're using Rootbound Carapace. So I think with the version of the deck that I'm running right now, this is a very, very difficult matchup for me. The question is, should I change my deck to account for this, or do I risk facing a Verdance? I'm guessing I'm gonna face a Verdance. I don't think I'm going to face multiples. Like, somebody's gonna bring her to an RtN, right? But I don't think she's suddenly like a big thing in the meta. What do you guys think? Tyrell, hello. Oh, that indeed, Matt. That indeed. And again, right? If you know, each to their opinion. But if your opinion differs from what Matt just said, then this is the wrong stream for you, my friend. Okay, so this is all being. I wanted to play the double strike here, but I think with the Seeds of Tomorrow, we probably just delay that by a turn, where they don't play Seeds of Tomorrow. I wouldn't give Verdance that much respect currently, since you're starved for slots anyway. That's the problem, right? The thing is, the problem that I have is I want so many cards in my deck, and I already have to make difficult decisions where I have to cut things that are, like, I'd love to have, like, just being able to pick, like, from 20 different playsets of reds to play. Because there's so much good stuff that I want to play. Is this the right block? The Sensor and the E-Strike. Yes, they're keeping an arsenal. They could have Pummel here. But Pummel, I've never seen Pummel in Verdance, so that would have been very surprising. Yeah, so maybe I'll just ignore the matchup and hope that it just doesn't come back to bite me. I just looked up the demonstration in Bochum. Apparently there are 3 demos, including a dance demo. What's a dance demo? I don't know, but that sounds exciting. I'm kind of sad my new deck didn't get chosen for the RtN page. It was beyond scuffed. What do you mean? Are they like highlighting some decks? I mean, you got on the Roll of Honor. Take it. Take it. Alright, so we are kind of getting them low on cards. So yeah, I guess. Ooh, this is a interesting turn, but not good. Too many reds. So this deals more than 1 damage here. Destroy card. Oh my god. This is the last thing that I needed here. Yeah, okay. Sadly, can't avoid this. Okay, so we're going to... The reason why I wanted to keep the cards is because I need to pitch a 0 cost to Kodachi and then have to go again. Oh, they do not have an arsenal though. Think about it this way. Would restructuring your deck give you an advantage against Verdance? Yes. Would you downscale your deck against the Rune Blades? Very likely. TK. Yeah, absolutely. And I think if I want to adjust my deck to account for Wizards, I think I would downgrade it. I'd probably have to free up like 5 cards or so. And that would be a huge change to my deck. And I don't think I want to do that. It would be too much a change. Let's keep looking for scrap so we can try and go wide here. Music in a predefined square and people are protesting while dancing is organized by the theater troupe. Oh, that's actually quite cool. I like that. We could go Kawaii White here. The question is, are they going to rip my hand apart or not? At the moment, I'm not blocking. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Oh, that's so painful. That's so painful. Okay, looking for scrap is not online. Oh, that was really painful, but nothing I can do to prevent it anyway. And now suddenly we're on parity on life, right? I think they've warmed up now, and now downward spiral starts. Yeah, we're just presenting 4 more damage here. Well, 5, because I... Yeah, that's it though. You have cards, just no deck. So you don't have the cards to put together a deck. Okay. Oh my god, 4 damage. I mean, I can't use my whole hand anyway, so may as well lock 1 at least. I could actually have. Okay, 2 resources. Yeah, okay, let's go for Kodachi for 1. I'm in big trouble. Uh-oh.
I'm in danger.
Very much in danger. So the army yesterday was a lot of fun, though. We had the guests from Germany, as I mentioned, and we had 13 players in total, which is it's a good amount, right? It's not the 18 or 19 or so that we had a week ago, but still a very, very good number. I'm just gonna play this. Amnesia. I don't think they care about Amnesia. P9? Yes. Yeah, this is P9. And so I got there early, and I asked... I need to reps on my deck, right? I changed the cards around, I put the Amnesias in, I put the cut down to size. That reminds me, I need to go find a friend of mine. Friday, I need to pop over to go grab those cards, because he wasn't able to make it. Oh, all blue. No, this is not how I win. Oh, you had to cancel your RtN? Oh, no. Oh, no. Yeah, it makes sense with what you said earlier, potentially. I had to cancel Darksphere as I forgot I was going to a Harry Potter experience with my girlfriend and her sisters. What's a Harry Potter experience? What does that entail? Okay, do this. It's like Curse of Studios and stuff? Nice. Are you a big fan of Harry Potter? Or are you just going along? So I got there early yesterday, and I asked one of the players if he wants to play a game, which he does. So he's pretty new to the game, Jay, and he plays Dash.io. And we just jam a game before the armory. You know, I know he's new. I know he's shown up to like a couple events, right? So I take it pretty easy. But I think Dash.io, unless you are really experienced on the hero and you know what I'm trying to do with my deck, it's really hard, right? Because I'm just there trying to fatigue you, and if you don't make sure that you can deal with that, you're probably gonna lose the game. Oh, plow under, serious. Going along, I like Harry Potter, but it's hard to remove it from JOK rolling. That is a good point, yeah. Yeah. It's so odd how adamant she's about that position as well. It's like... Come on now. Hey Lilian, how are you? So, I play a game into him, right? And it's all hunky-dory. And then, funny thing is, right? We get paired into each other round 1 of the armory. And... about turn, I think turn his, so I ruin the roll of the dice, and I elect to go first. And then I play my turn, and then he goes to his turn, and we are... Yeah, so basically he had played a boom grenade and he was attacking me for 1. And I put like 1 card down to block and go motion to say no more blocks, right? And then I notice he has a boom grenade. I'll go like, oh, sorry, can I still block? And he goes like, no, we've moved past the block. I like, okay. Okay. I mean, I was gonna help you this game to understand what's happening, going on, etc. Like, I guess that's not the kind of game we're playing right now. I was a bit taken aback, I have to say, by the choice of, you know, it's an armory and it's like, okay, fine. It is what it is, right? That's how we want to play this game, then that's how we're gonna play this game, and I guess we're gonna take it super serious. So what we usually do in games like this when I play into somebody new, like I remind them of like mask triggers and things like that. But I was like, well, I guess I don't remind you of mask triggers. But yeah, so I beat him the second time around as well. And I think the big mistake that he made in the game was that he blocked. And I think if you start blocking as -IO, you're gonna lose, right? I mean, you can enjoy her work and hate her. It's like that in music. I like Guns N' Roses, but I think Axl Rose is a POS. I guess you could look at it that way, right? It always depends on how you consume what she has done, right? Because if you buy like a book, then you're directly supporting her worldview, right? If you want to look at it like that. So, good. Got to go home early from work today. That's nice. Very nice. I mean, that's an option. That's an option. Spirit, how are you doing today? I don't think I'm gonna win here. This is taking way too long. Oh, and of course the 1/6 attack that I have, but I don't have an arsenal, so you know what? Let's just take the 3 here. I mean, we still have a chance, to be honest. They don't really have a setup for a combo turn. So, well, let's see. His biggest mistake wasn't making me angry. No. I just like, I was just a bit taken aback by, it's like, no, we've moved past the block. You can't change what you're doing. It's like, yeah, okay, fine. You know, it wasn't a huge deal, to be honest, but I was just a bit surprised. So I beat -IO in round number 1. And the funny thing is, right, in this season, suddenly like in the RtN season, suddenly like the big... Why am I doing that? That was unnecessary. The tryhards come out, right? The good players show up because they need to practice their deck. Oh, look, it's another felling. And which is what they're gonna play. I play, I talked about Zhang before. Zhang is like one of those really, really good players in the local meta that in the past has always beaten me. And for the first time, I think or at least it felt like for the first time, I beat him at an armory like a little while ago. I was playing Ira and he was an Enigma and I was able to beat him and it was freaking amazing. So yesterday I match up into him again, and he's on Prism. Where's Burst Flames? He would get a kick out of this. Harry Potter got kind of ruined for me. Can't really enjoy it anymore when the person who makes it hates who you are. Absolutely, no, absolutely, 100% right. To be fair, I've always been more of a Lord of the Rings guy. I never got into Harry Potter when I was young. It just kind of passed me by, just like Pokemon. I feel like I'm just like a couple of years too old for Pokemon. So I was like, I read like Lord of the Rings like 3 times before the movies ever came out. Like, I was like hardcore Lord of the Rings fan before the movies came out. So anyway, so round number 2 in the armory, my matchup is into Zhang and he's on Prism, right? And I feel like that is actually quite good for me because I have a lot of 6s and I have a lot of defense reactions. So that but I haven't played it yet. So I sit down and so in turn 2 or turn 3, he's attacking me with the Herald that gives me -1 and I just completely blank. Like I don't notice that that's what he's playing and I take 4 damage. And I go like, oh my god, okay, gotta pull it together. That is the first and the last time that I took damage in that match. I did not take any more damage for the rest of the game. It was freaking incredible. And then I beat him. Like I was on 36 when the game ended, right? And he goes like, let's do a rematch, right? And I say like, okay, fine, let's do it. So we replay the matchup. I took 0 damage in the whole game. It was crazy. like I don't often have games where I play into my opponent and I take like 0 damage. That's just insanity. But it's like Prism feels like the kind of deck that I'm playing feels kind of free because I have poppers. And if the popper doesn't work, because they modify the attack, I can just put a defense reaction on top of it. And it doesn't matter. Right? So I can just block for 3 and then defense reaction or with the popper for any 6 Herald. And then I have the Flexors were amazing as well. The Flexors, like they only blocked 1 attack each game, but it was crucial. And yeah, it felt very, very free. It felt weird. 0 damage game is crazy, right? Yeah. My favorite child book series was Artemis Fowl. I've never heard of it. Lots on my bucket list to read one day. My childhood book series was Redwall. I haven't heard of Redwall either. The Thieving Gamer, the thing is, what I always felt about like The Lord of the Rings, like I enjoy it tons, but J.R.R. Tolkien likes to go on tangents. So there's a whole lot of situations where I go, skip. Skip. He's going to describe this tree for the next 3 pages. And I'm going to skip that. At least this is last felling. Let's block with a bit more here while we do have the physical damage coming through. You grew up on Pokemon mainly, which is why I have a soft spot for card games. True. However, the rumor that I keep hearing is that people don't actually play Pokemon. They just collect it. I would also block with the Helm. Yeah, could be good because if they do like a big arcane damage turn, I'm just dead, right? Should have probably done a bit more here. Especially considering they only have 17 cards left in deck. I wonder if they pitch stacked. So they're getting 3 life back. Oh, no. So that does 1 damage to me, right? I can. Do I want to, though? They still have the Storm Strikers. If they have the right cards, they could just kill me. All red is pretty painful at this point. I think I'm gonna have to do it. I can't go any lower. Especially if a 5-card hand and Storm Striders, they can probably just kill me here. Yeah, they're probably just gonna kill me here. I was just about to buy some Hunted displays and it's sold out at all my usual sources. Yeah, Fisher, like this set sold incredibly well. And the funny thing is that a while ago, James White said like the hype curve, and they don't expect every single Flesh and Blood set to create the same kind of hype. And they were surprised by how much hype this set created. They were surprised by the demand. They were legit surprised by the demand. There will be a second wave. I think the second wave has been confirmed for March. I think my LGS even said they're going to get more in next week. But obviously, I mean, I don't know if that's true or... Ah! Bloody sigil. Uh-oh. This is where I die, right? Yeah, this is where I die. Well, no. I go down to 1, but... I mean, one more of those and I'm dead. Yeah, I should have used the helmet to block more life. You're absolutely spot on there. My LGS got boxes yesterday. Nice. There's still some floating around, right? Whoop. Yikes. Alright. Round of applause for opponent. Yeah. I think you were right about the mask momentum. If I used that, I can probably survive like a couple more turns and then we may fatigue them. Yeah. It didn't go too badly. I didn't find like a lot of go again. I think I can beat this deck. If I find enough go again early on, I can probably beat this. To be fair, I don't think they played as well as they could have either. They were definitely not building up to a combo. There were 0 health potions in there. I hope the second wave doesn't ruin the pull rates of this set. I don't think they will change anything about that. May I ask why only 1 IB and not more? Because I had to just swap it out for different cards. I don't have space in the sideboard. And I think at the RtN, Wizards will be less of a problem than other heroes that I'm facing into. Yeah. That's my cousin right now, Thieving Gamer. Got interested from the app Pocket and bought a couple of packs just hoping for something cool. I mean, why not? Like, you know, people like collecting things. Why not? Nothing wrong with that. I mean, I was thinking about taking out the Pouncing Paws. But I think the Pouncing Paws is actually good in some situations, so I wouldn't take that out. And I had to make a spot for the Flexors. I also had to make space for Amnesia, and I had to make space for the Cut Down to Size. Katsu, first or second? First or second? First or second? Second. This is one of those matchups that I really fear. Oh, they've gone. Oh, no. Okay. We had somebody play Katsu at the armor yesterday as well, which is fine. Well, fun. The clay for 40 for an NF dagger is insanity. Yeah, that needs to go down. Like, absolutely. A dagger can't be that expensive. Hunter clay was sold and bought for 12 for like first 2 weeks. Now it's 60. Yeah. It's insane. Katsu should be an easy matchup, right? Ira blocks so good. It should be. But I haven't ever played the matchup, so I don't know. Oh, hey, Dorinthea. Hey, Dorinthea. Let's go second. Obviously, bring all the defense reactions. Does she care about the race phase? No. Does she care about cut down to size? Not really. Does she care about amnesia? Not really. But amnesia is a 3 block, so we're bringing that. Humble is good. Turn off the hero ability. That's good. So we'll try it like this in all the defense reactions. Yeah, let's see. First prediction, I forgot earlier on, so sorry. First prediction of the day is going up. Want to make a Slippy deck? It seems he only uses Claves. I mean, we should have more product coming into the market. I think if you're not in a rush right now, I would definitely recommend waiting to buy like all the cards until after the RtN season. I do think things are going to get cheaper. It's just like people need it right now because they need it to qualify for nationals. And once that first wave of want is gone, especially between RtN season and Pro Tour London, we don't really have much in terms of big tournaments. And people will hopefully still be opening up the hunted in that phase. And then, you know, the prices should go down. Buy armor, I guess. Trot along is spicy. Trot along is spicy. And I obviously like this double defense reaction in my hand. Triple defense reaction. I guess all the fate foreseens. So, when a weapon you control hits, you may attack an additional time with this. So I can just throw 3 defense reaction at this and they can't attack again. I mean, it's a perfect amount right now. I'm not gonna... I should do draw a card with E-Strike here. But because I know there's a blue on the top of my deck, I don't want that. I should have probably put him... What I should have done to correctly play this, I should have put it at the bottom because I could look 2 more times, right? That's what I should have done. Stupid. That's what I should have done. Exactly, put it at the bottom. I could have done it like twice. I had like 2 mulligans and I didn't use that. Oh, hey there. Okay, let's see if 7 is enough here. +3. Is this worth throwing the quick dodge flexors at? I kind of feel like, because the Sealed Blade Supremacy is a power card. Yeah, let's do it. It's very early. It's very early, but here we are. Here we are. Okay, why not? Tunic counter for dagger for 1. Why? I feel like I've been throwing way too much at this, considering we're still at 36 to 40. Nine? 9 is a lot. 3, 3, 6. We can block it out again. Do we want to sig? No, I need the blue. It seems having a lot of defense reactions is good into Dorinthea. Turns out that's good. Let's turn the hero ability off. They need to block here or they can't do their thing. Yeah, so, okay, so I went into... So round 2 in the armor yesterday, I win, obviously. And then round 3, I play into Kaka, who plays Enigma. And I do know him to be a pretty good player. Let me think about this. I can't really play anything here anyway. But the hero ability is turned off, right? There's really no way they can attack a second time. So then I wonder if I should really block this. I could Amnesia. And just Arsenal this one for when it's more relevant. The next defense reaction card. Okay, I would need to pay for it anyway. Gets +3. So they can't attack again. I'll block 3 with Amnesia and do dagger into Thorns. But then I have to... Oh yeah, that works as well. Yeah, okay, that works as well. And then we put the Flick Flack in Arsenal, right? Yeah, that makes sense. That's actually a good one, Lilian. Levia plays Mark. Does she? There you go. 1. Very scary, very scary. Why would Levia play Mark? I'm as confused as you guys are. I'm very confused. Like, what? I wonder if we're gonna... Oh, we're not getting a block. Alright. This is dominate. +1 dominate. 2 blocks in hand. I think I'm gonna let the first one hit here. Do we have a target for... Yes, we do. I'm gonna try and block out the second one here. I'm gonna let the first one hit. Oh my... I see what you did there. I see what you did there, Sigma. Alright, we block for 3. Let's block for 5 here, and then we can still go over the top if we need to. There we go. Oh god. Go away, bot. Thank you. Thank you, Lilian. Taking care of our bots since 2024. Okay, so Dagger, Bittering Thorns looking for a scrap. They're not gonna block the first one. The Dagger is gonna go through. Then they're gonna have a bad time with the Bittering Thorns and an even worse time with looking for scrap. So yeah, for third game at the Armory into Kaka. Nice guy, very Polish, very direct. And on Enigma, and our games are... So I usually, in the last few matchups, I beat him. But it's also very, very close. And... Yesterday, it was close again. I was actually in a very, very solid lead until he was able to play a Mirror Guy for 8 plus a Spectral Shield for 4 and was able to maintain that for 2 turns. And I was just scrambling to find a go again. And, you know, he got me like so low because especially the second time he attacked with that, I kind of had to let it hit because I needed to keep my hand so I could go wide. And that was very scary. That was very scary. But we still pulled it out. Oh, I wish that was a 1 cost. I wish that was a 1 cost. So do we pay 1 just to do the extra damage with the Kodachi here? Yeah, let's get the extra value. Let's get that damage. Why not? Speaking of interesting Levia decks though, recent one posted by Mansand has no Blood Depth card and instead is like CYB Levia. What? Is it even Levia anymore? I would do the damage when you can. They're at 10 now, and the faster we force them to block, the better. Yeah, true. True that. Alright, we're not going to block the first one here. So we can not threaten lethal here. Okay, I do want to say I'm going to block for 3. Actually, I can block for 6. See what they do. If they have another buff, I have the defense reaction here. Okay, this gives a +1. That doesn't hit yet. If the defending hero is defended with a card from their hand, so they're looking for a +3 here, right? Yeah. Still have to flick flack. So... sorry, but no. Oh! Oh! I got cocky and I paid for it. They had one more. So while Decklist runs Bone Basher as weapon. Bone Basher. Oh no! Why are you not running Club in that case? The thing here is I'm in a very interesting situation. I think I just let this hit. They're at 2, right? I just let this hit. Well, I don't have to. I can block for 6 actually. It wouldn't make sense to not block here. I can try and block it out for 7. Actually, again, let's take my own advice. I'm not gonna block until the second attack. Oh wait, if I blocked it out, it wouldn't. But we have to assume he's got a an attack reaction, right? Didn't, but you know. All right, we block that out. And then we do Kodachi for 1. Sir, this is very lethal. This is very lethal. Still need 2 more cards here. And we have Kodachi lock established. Okay, let's try and block on the first attack. Okay, so that's gonna be another... I can't block this out. But there's no go again. So I'm still gonna put this on top. Okay. Cool. I mean, now we should have it, right? Yeah, this should be GG. There we go. There we go. I mean, those early defense reactions came in clutch. I'm not sure if this is representative of how these games will always go, but round of applause for our opponent. Thank you very much for the game. Quick rematch. Sure, let's try again. Why not? As you all know, I struggle into warriors, and I think it's probably worth testing this matchup. Nogan 17. The ball is back in your court, but the outcome of that was yes, so let's give our points. Thieving Gamer, thank you for your confidence in my play. And Spirit as well. 2 of you believed. Which is surprising considering my history with warriors. Wait, did they just invite me to then just ghost me? Is that what's happening here? Yeah, so just I don't think I finished my thought there. The game got very close, but I beat Kaka as well. And I walk away with the armory with 3-0. I don't know if I won the armory or not, but I feel like if you go to an armory and there's 3 rounds and you go 3-0, you won. Like, it doesn't matter if there's somebody else who's on 3-0. Like, if you're 3-0 and you're unbeaten and that's where the armory ends, then you can consider yourself having beaten. That player just... This was just a bait. They don't actually want to play another game. They're just sitting here so they can get a win. So yeah, after last weekend, especially the RtN that didn't go as well as it could have, I restored some faith in my abilities, especially because I played into some really, really good players, which I was very happy to beat. Humble is good. Gravekeeping is not relevant. This could be irrelevant. This is relevant. Raise face. This is relevant. Does Fang care about amnesia? No. I don't think so. Dwyer on 62. I mean, they're probably going to be blocking a bit, so I don't think cut to size really is that good. So let's take that out. Let's play to 60. Okay, let's try this out. They elected to go first. There we go. Come on, come on. Yep. I'm actually... I don't think I've found the proper way to play into this hero yet. I struggle quite a bit to find the right ways to deal with this hero. The last time I played into a Fang, like, I haven't seen a Fang in the wild yet, but when I played a Fang online last time, I lost the matchup by quite significant margin. Like, I think I led early on, and then I didn't end up losing by quite a bit at the end. Like, he... For channeling control, choose 1. So this is for 7 now. Yeah, so this will do 1 damage, right? There's no on-hit though here. This is basically 1 damage. Oh, they can attack an additional time. No, because they don't get to choose everything. Okay, cool. Good. Okay, dagger. I want to say dagger, Billowing Thorn's aspect of the tiger. Or... No, because now we've got to reestablish the chain links. You have to win. I'm bidding all my points on your win. Ooh, Thieving Gaver. You like to live on the edge, my friend. All of your points? That's a lot. I will do my best. Liliane opening a pack. Sure will do. Any specific wishes? Do we have any hunter packs? Yes. Yes, we do. So we'll do that then. And put the defense reaction in arsenal. I think that's a smart choice here. How's the music volume today? Is it fine? Because I have to do it off YouTube again. Because Spotify is just acting up. Spotify is not working, which is sad. Okay, dagger, erase face. So, do we do dagger, erase face? Or just for... I think we do, because otherwise we're wasting resources. So we're doing this to maximize the resources, right? Oh, that all you got is a good card. It's really, really good in this meta. right? Because so many heroes attack with like small weapon attacks that the chances of you being able to use it to draw a card is so big. It's fantastic. And as always, if somebody's new here or new to Flesh and Blood and you have any questions, please do not hesitate to ask any questions at any time. Happy to answer any questions you may have. That is a second glint here. I wonder how many glints they're running. We've only seen blue so far, so maybe they're just using the blues. 5. If this hits, they create a fealty token, right? We don't want that to hit, so let's use this. I don't want to use the at all you got. No, let's not use that. I can block it out just as is, so let's not do that. I wish we had Rainbow Glint. Oh wait, it only comes in blue. Oh, there only is blue, Lillian. I didn't. Of course, it's a Majestic. That all you got should target base attack, but I understand it's kind of thematic to the card to not draw if you pump the weapon because it wasn't that all you got. Yes. So I'm not going to let him hit because I'm marked, right? I think what is really bad is when you let Fang get his fealty tokens early. He really needs those fealty tokens because otherwise he's losing a lot of value. He wants those dagger attacks to be free. He really, really wants that. So the longer we can keep him off 3 fealty tokens, which makes his dagger free, the better. So that's kind of the goal here. Sound the alarm. Of course they have a reaction. Let's get the other... Is this the third that all you got? It is. But I'm guessing they're going to attack me with the dagger here, right? So... But the question is it going to be staying... Wait, what else do they have? Let's check here. Hunt the Hunter. Nip at the heels. Hunt the Hunter is a 1 for 5. That's a 1 for 5. And this is a blue. So they could have an attack reaction in Arsenal. But let's actually take a different defense reaction here. I think Fang is just kind of mid. If he does not have his tokens, the numbers are a bit bad. And he doesn't have disruption either, right? That's the thing. He doesn't do anything except damage. It's kind of sad because I feel like warriors are a bit neglected. Like, I don't mind because I hate playing into warriors, but if you're a warrior main, you're kind of sad because Bolton isn't that good, Dorinthea is not that good, Fang is not that good, and you're kind of sitting there and going, oh, made a mistake. When are we gonna be good? Should not let that hit. Warriors 100% neglected, right? Like, you know, as a brute main, I 100% feel your pain. Bolton, your second beloved? Yeah. This is not what warrior needed. Just wait until they give us brute stuff in the next set and it's all very mid as well. I think we had this conversation earlier today, right, Sigma? I maintain that I don't think they can make Rhinar better. So we're either getting a new brute or we're getting a new version of Rhinar, which is basically a new brute, you're just calling it Rhinar, that they can work around. War just had a set and it didn't matter. Yeah. Warrior's in the worst spot. I mean, I probably wouldn't disagree with you there. What heroes do you think we're getting? Siren? Oh, Siren? I have never heard of Siren. So I think we're getting... I think we're getting a Ranger. I think we're getting a Brute. And I think we're getting a Warrior. And if we have 4 classes, we're probably getting an Illusionist. I think Necro is just going to be a flavor of Illusionist. That's where my head is at the moment. What a bad hand. what a bad hand. I'm not marked at the moment. This is just 1 damage basically. Right? This is no go again at the moment. So why would I block more here? This is just doing 1 damage. Siren could be an illusionist. Yeah, but illusionist is so pushed. I hope either Necro is its own class or we're not getting an illusionist, because I don't like illusionists are always so oppressive to the meta. Like I just don't want another. I mean, that's just my personal preference, right? A lot of people love illusionists. What do you guys think? I mean, honestly, James White says, "Oh, we're getting a pirate." It's like, yes, everything is going to be pirate. Every class that we're going to get is going to be pirate flavored, right? Just like in Heavy Hitters, everything was arena flavored, so everything's going to be pirate flavored. We're not getting a pirate class. I don't think we're getting a pirate talent. If anything, I think we're going to get like a water-based talent. Something like that. But I don't think we'll get a talent that says pirate. Or something like that. I don't think that's going to happen. I don't need this blue, so let's block with it. Of course, I can make the heroes better. It's just playing around with the specs or make different abilities. They don't need to focus everything on Intimidate, Rhino, or Recursion, or Levi. Yeah, absolutely, right? I mean, they're smart people over there, right? They should be able to do more. Do I block more here? This is just hitting me for 1. So I would say Mystic is kind of water already, the same way Draconic is fire. That is true, Lilian. So what could be a talent then that would fit the theme? That wouldn't be like directly pirate. Wars are different because they already start with weapons in play and a consistent engine. Pirate crew versus monsters. Yeah. It could be like a kind of a wet monster hunter kind of set, right? Erase face for 7. They don't care, I think, necessarily, but I feel like this game is going pretty well for me so far. Let's make sure it doesn't get out of control. The question is, are they going to fatigue me? Why would I block this? Because I can't actually play the hand, that's why. That's why. I'm wondering if I have to be worried about getting fatigued here. I don't think so. We've got them almost at half life, and oh, okay. That's the third glint. Okay, at least that's gone. We still have a defense reaction as well if we need it. Cthulhu? as in Gatsulu? Grab move, brute as a monster on my hands and knees for it. Thieving gamer. Why not Zoidberg? Why not Zoidberg? Like if we get like a Crabman brute, then I'm 100% getting a Zoidberg altar. 100%. My weapons are better at late game. Aren't they exactly this? No, because mine have go again baked in. Mine have go again baked in. We get Zoidberg, we better get Bender. I mean, we could get a mech that's Bender. Are we counting the game? We're counting the game. We're counting the game. We're counting the game. Round of applause for our opponent. Thank you. Yeah, I think this game was not going to go their way. Mech pirate. Yeah, somebody said like mech pirate that has like dual wielding like a saber and a pistol could be fun. All right, Thieving Gamer, your points were saved. Saved. All right, a little dance celebration here. I love the idea of Fang. The here is just not good enough. Do you think it's going to be neglected like Olympia, or is he eventually going to get better? Aren't you a D&D gamer? I am. I know Cthulhu. No, I know what you're talking about. I also play Arkham Horror, the living card game. So I totally know what you're talking about. Alright, let's go over here. Open up a pack. You think it will get better? Probably, but maybe not for a while. Alright, let's do pack one, pick one. Remove this. There you go. Funnel web yellow, tag the target blue, cut deep blue. Extinguish a flame, 0 for 3, go again. No, it doesn't have go again, never mind. I mean, it's very situational. If you play into Syndra, it's a good card. If not, then it's not. 0 for 3, this could be a decent card. Pack one, pick one. Point of engagement, hunted or hunter. When this offense, the attacking hero has played or activated an attack reaction, this chain link, they lose 1. I think this is really good. If you want to go into Arachne. Scar Tissue. Also like Scar Tissue. Path of Vengeance. Exposed. Oh, Blaze Headlong. Okay, we've got our pack one, pick one. Whittled from Bone. This is a good pack. Dragon Power. A Foil Reaper's Call. And a Kunai. I think I like the Blaze Headlong. Scar is a great draft card. Target attack gets +3 when this hits a hero marked. Oh yeah, that's good. Some good cards there. Brian Gottlieb just talked about Fang and he said that the hero has legs to improve and is still not there. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Sometimes I just say things, right? So I'm drafting Sunday. What are some key things to look for? I don't know. I've never drafted the set. By the way, I'm just going to do like a quick break for all those. I think almost everybody is subscribed that is currently live. I'm just going to turn the pre-roll ads off. So sorry, I'm not going to play any games if you're here. See you in a second. But we're not playing any games until the ads are over. So next 3 minutes, we're just going to sit here and talk. I don't know, guys. You know what? If you've drafted yet, what would you look out for? I don't have no idea. Lilian, you've done 2 drafts. Fang or Cinder just turned the game into a race. Oh, really? It kind of makes sense. Kind of makes sense. They are. I think the format is pretty aggressive. First in-person event. And yeah, I mean, just pick 0-cost go again cards. Pick good cards. Pick good cards. Just pick the good ones. Just pick the good ones. Or just enjoy the experience. Open up a Marvel and value draft. Oh, that's some good advice there from Lilian, though. That's some really good advice. I'll grab the CNCs. I mean, you get to keep them anyway because they're in the expansion slots. They get put to the side, right? So you don't have to worry about that. The only thing that you need to is like some of the Majestics are not in the expansion slot. So if you find like a shelter, just take the shelter. Forget about the rest of the draft, right? Just take the shelter. That's what you want to do. Shelter's also a super good card in draft. I was gonna say, actually, if you get a Shelter is probably a card you're happy to open up, right? But there's some others like Oath that are like, have good value. That's like, yeah, just value draft. Just go for the experience. I think drafting is a skill in itself, and it's really difficult, especially if you're playing for the first time, right? You're kind of in this situation. There's like people around the table, you don't know them, you haven't drafted before, so there's like an understanding of what's going on. You look at the cards and you have like 45 seconds to decide what to pick. It gets a bit to get into, but you know, once you're in it, then it'll be fine. All right, we've got 10 seconds left of the ad break, so I think I can already queue up for the next game. Can we get another win? Can we get another win? Of course, I'm hoping for it. Speaking of which, let me just quickly... Can I actually download this here? And if yes... Need to make sure that doesn't impact anything. Let's see. Don't forget the screen. I will not. We haven't had anything... I don't think anybody is... Did I turn off... Oh, never mind. We've got it. Okay, so Frog TM. All the defense reactions. All the defense reactions. And erase phase, they don't care. They care about humble, not really. Cut down the size is good. It could be CYP, so I could play Gravekeeping. But I think it's less about doing damage and more about not letting them do their stuff. Okay, we put a prediction up. Don't bet all your points if you're betting. Okay. Do I bring anything else? No, I think... Oh, Snag, of course. Snaggy. Almost forgot the Snaggy. Do they care about Warmongers? I don't think so. Oh, erase face as well. I didn't know that they care about. We need to make the sideboards later today as well. Okay, this is actually a pretty bad hand considering. Alright, let's just throw this. Why not? It's not going to do anything because the shelter is going to prevent it. We're at least won a lot during heavy hitters meta, and there were more than one winning. Brute and KO. I mean, heavy hitters was a very... I really liked the heavy hitters meta, to be honest. Hatchet's Story reached the World's Finals. Hatchet's Story. What a world. I drafted in Lorcana, and so drafting isn't the issue. Not knowing the card is my issue. That will be a bit of an issue, but you'll be fine. Just don't worry about it too much. Just don't worry about it too much. You'll be fine. 2 defense reactions. Beautiful. Beautiful. We're 1 life ahead, so we're already winning. Alright, I'll let this one hit. See what else they bring it to. It feels like when they throw a dagger at the very start of the game, I could be wrong, right? It feels like to me that they don't have something very good. This is not worth protecting for 6 with the hand that I have. This is not worth protecting. Because I have to basically use the blue and sound the alarm, and I can't do anything else for the rest of the turn. Although I don't really want to play a sound the alarm here because I know they probably have a reaction, and that do I really need 3 reactions in my hand? I mean, we get to see the hand, right? Which is good. That's why this card is so good. Even if they don't play reactions, you just get to see their hand, which is awesome. Oh, I can say no, true. Yeah. Keep forgetting about that part. Okay, pain the backside, eradicate, surgical extraction, codex. So they may actually just go for a recursion of the Command and Conquer here. Refresh the page. There we go. Yeah, so basically what I could do is block the dagger. And then... So now, this is... They can give their... Next blue this turn gets +1 and go again. So they can dagger, play surgical. Yeah, somehow. They don't have any reactions. Okay. They kept a 5-card hand. How do they give this go again? I mean, they could use a Rousing Wave. Wait, what else? They had Pain in the Backside. Eradicate. So I'm guessing... Eradicate? Oh no, they pitched that. Surgical. Codex. Pain. What are they gonna do here? Oh, the hiss. Okay. That's good. Okay. Do they care about Warmongers? No, because it's all reactions, right? It's attack reactions, defense reactions. It's... No, they don't care. So they have the Codex in Arsenal now, so we know that. So they may be targeting my Arsenal next turn, so I'm gonna put the blue, which is pretty trash. But we have a Gravekeeping, doesn't matter. So I took Gravekeeping because it could be CYB, right? And if you get that to hit on a CYB in their graveyards, then that's really good. Oh, true. That's a very good point. That's a very good point. Good cards, good? Thanks, Lillian. I would have maybe not seen that. I'm actually curious to think if I would have noticed that. Okay, so the alternative would be then to get the surgical extraction, right? We don't know what this is. When this hits a hero, banish the top card of their deck, then look at their hand. Am I safe with blocking 6 here? I think I want to overblock for 6. Do they still have a Slither in their hand? This is a Slither, right? Because they created one of the hiss. So this is a Slither. No? Hey, Griffin, how are you? They used it. No, they didn't. Because the Slither is to go again, right? You hate to see it. Oh, I got bamboozled. Oh, I got bamboozled. That's when you get punished for overblocking. I got punished. Oh, that's painful. But this could have been anything, right? Yeah. You're pissed off? Why? What happened? I'm not. I'm doing fine. I had a long day at work, but you know, I get to come here and play Flesh and Blood for you guys, so that makes me pretty happy. Why do they play Hunter's Clave? Let's block it with a 3 here. When I got back from work, I asked my parents fed my dog, but yeah, I can see why you're angry. This one's just been damaged. Like, why am I blocking this? Yeah, but why do they mark me? Why is marking relevant? I don't think there's anything left here. I think there's nothing in their hands. So we'll give them the silent treatment. Nobody will submit that. I mean, understandable that you're angry. Surgical extraction. And then they have the codex in Arsenal as well, right? Codex in Arsenal is what I meant. But they have nothing that threatens my hands that they could play. Yeah. They're gonna be very sad about my Command and Conquer in a second here. Good disruption is good. Oh, that hurts even more. Dude, Griffin, why didn't nobody give them food? Makes me... Now I'm mad as well. There's an attack that takes a card for hand if marked, and an attack that takes arsenal if marked, plus take up a mantle for some tricky attacks. Okay, so there's a reason to get marked. Okay. So, we have a Command and Conquer for 7. First time I'm seeing quick dodge flexors new. But I think we're gonna see a lot of this meta. Like, you almost, like, yeah, you want them, right? Oh wow, that's a big block. I mean, they're protecting their codex, right? I get it. They're protecting the codex. So they have 1 resource floating. So what they can do is play the surgical extraction after this. The surgical extraction will come for 4. No, for 5 if this hits. Don't need my whole hand here. But I want to play the Gravekeeping or the Sound the Alarm. One lets me banish a card. So I could banish the surgical extraction, or... Actually, I think the hand information is more valuable. Banish the cards. Banishing cards is good, but hand information is good as well. This is the reason why I don't want the kids. I don't think they can take care of another life if they can't take care of a dog. I mean, that's a valued argument. Oh no, you know what I forgot? I'm gonna have to put 1 card there as well. Oh, but we can basically do a 1-for-1 exchange here. We'll just do a 1-for-1 exchange. I mean, the damage is going to be a bit lower, but... Oh yeah, I'd like another... I mean, ever since I played like 3 defense reactions on the same attack into Jack Raven... Actually, I found out, guys, Remember how I told you in the ProQuest Plus I played a guy called Jack Raven? And that I thought he was a really good player? Well, I looked him up on the ELO list for the UK. He's like 9th on ELO in the UK. No wonder he donated that much ELO to me. Oh, but now I'm getting one and I'm shuffling. Okay, fine. I was like... And that's another... You know, it's another boost. Like, I often struggle a little bit playing into players that I perceive as being very good. And I get like a mental block. And I get worried and I overthink things. Like, but if I can beat basically a top 10 player in the UK, then I can beat anybody. Why did I not take the CNC? Yeah, that's a good point. Because I was too focused on the sound the alarm. That's a good question. Should have done that instead. But how are you, and are you feeling any better from the cold? Yes, I'm feeling much better. Thank you for asking. I'm feeling much better. I like the last 2 days are like the first couple of days where I felt like I'm, you know, I feel like a human again. Not like a bag of coal just walking around. Okay, I'm kind of glad that they didn't play the siren because I couldn't have played anything. It's still a bad hand. I mean, it's Kodachi for 1 and Kodachi for 2. At least I have 2 defense reactions. You always start appreciating how nice it is not to feel sick when you're sick, right? And I feel like the first couple of days after you recover from sickness, you're like, this is so nice. This is so nice. It's so good to feel good. All the defense reactions, apparently. So they are obviously going to play the Siren's Call, and I'm going to lose my only blue. That's what's going to happen here. Let's see what they do here. If they don't... If they pass on this, I think I'm gonna play the... Oh, there it is. Yeah, there it is. Sag. I mean, we're doing okay so far. And I've played a few strong cards already. So it's not the most it's not the most dire situations I've ever been in here. I hope your dog has now got a full belly. Griffin. A full happy belly. We can go into Kodachi. Do we have a target for looking for scrap? We do. We're not seeing a lot of cheat. That is a good point, yes. And we're also very close on life. Doggy biscuit. No bones of agony, that's true as well. That is true as well. I think I'm gonna play the looking for scrap here. I could potentially get the 2-card block. Because they don't know what I have in arsenal and they don't know what I have in hand. This could be relevant for blocking. Okay. So don't block with threat mask. Yeah, sadly, exactly. It's like, I think that was... You would go dagger, but it's so much easier for them to block dagger. Ooh. Let's see if this and 2 defense reactions is enough. They may bamboozle me here as well. I feel like they've done that a lot this game. Just throw like a card out there and be like, let's see what they do. Froggy. Ribbit. Ribbit. Hiya! Why not Siren's Call, my friend? Ah. Okay, 10. We can still block it out. We need more roleplay in Fab games. Are you saying I should cosplay every single stream? Is that what you're saying? That was super good. It was so good that I was able to block out that turn. That was so important. You loved the Dory cosplay? Yeah, it was fun, right? Bottom the warmongers, good. Yeah. I'll be honest. One of the reasons why I don't cosplay more often is because it gets so hot in that costume. It gets so hot, and like I have like lights, like bright lights pointed at me. My laptop gets really hot, so I usually sit here in t-shirt, not because I'm a t-shirt kind of guy, but the thing in front of me like gets so warm. I know if you imagine like having to wear like a full costume, like it gets so hot. Giggity. Giggity. A pain in the backside. When this hits a hero, target dagger you control deals 1 damage to them. If damage is dealt this way, dagger has hit. Alright, let's block with the useless card here. A Watermongerino. I mean, somebody, you know, somebody said, I was talking to some, I don't know if this was in chat, right? So it's like, I said, oh, I did Rhinar, and I did Dory, so what should I do next, right? And people said like, oh, you should do Bolton, right? Because Bolton has dreadlocks and the warrior stuff. It's like, okay. And then somebody suggested I go do like I go to a tanning studio. I was like, no, I think I will stay far away from that suggestion. I do not want to get cancelled. Thank you. I do not want to get cancelled. Let's get Command and Conquer here. We get rid of this. I very much like being part of the Flesh and Blood community, and I don't want to do anything that would risk losing the community. So you could do other brow heroes, and the thing is, the person that suggested I go to the tanning studio is actually a person of color. So it's like, you did not suggest this to me. Victor, cosplay is easy to do. Go grab one of those rubber horse masks. True. Oh yeah, true. I'm just gonna be the horse. No, they probably didn't think about it, right? They just didn't think about it, which is, you know, fine. But it's like, I have to think about it. Like, you know, ask like, no. Victor is the horse. That is established canon. Victor is the horse. That is known. Should I overblock here? How many Siren's Calls have we seen? 2. 3. No, 2. I'm gonna block. I'm gonna risk it. Okay, that's... If they transcend here... and then use the mask, that's fine. As long as I keep the blue. Complete the weakest link. The thing is, there's so many... I've always wanted to do a Zen cosplay because I'm balding as is. But the problem with that is I think it's quite a complex costume to put together. Like, it's very... Like, if you want to, like, cosplay Dory, right? All you need is, like, a medieval warrior costume and you're good to go, right? Like, when I cosplayed Rhinar, all I needed was some dreadlocks, some, you know, some Stone Age stuff, a Hulk costume, and green face paint. But some, you know, some stuff is actually very involved if you wanna cosplay. You should do a new cosplay. Just get a kimono, right? And it wouldn't be, and it would actually be quite good for the temperature because it's like armless. Yeah. Cosplay as James White. So basically, what you're telling me, I should get a pink polo shirt and put the collar up, and that's it. White polo, white trousers. Yeah, Wait, what did I have in hand? Leave no witness, levels of enlightenment, command and conquer, bonds of agony. Okay, so they can't buff. See, that's the thing. That's the disadvantage. If you're running quick dodge flexors, you can't. Oh, so what they're doing is they're attacking with this. And they're in an attack. They're playing levels of enlightenment. And because there's one blue there, so they can give it that. If I okay, so I want to block this, right? I mean, I could do it. The question is, what was like? It has to be like a milestone. I'm not just gonna do a cosplay, right? So the question is, what's like a milestone that I could do to do it that is realistic to reach, but also is a bit of a challenge? Also need to do the accent. Oh, so I need to learn a Kiwi accent. If you go to nuts. The thing is, so people said if you were in the top 160 last year, you basically qualified. And I'm well within that range, so... yeah. I think unless I like mess up really, really badly, I'm basically qualified. Have an exam in 30 minutes? Good luck with the exam. Dude, I hope you do well. Command and Conquer was banished. Do not love that. Do not love that. Just get a horse mask and bling with some ropes, armor, etc. Easy. I mean, I'm not disliking the idea. I'm quite fond of the idea, to be honest. Alright, Bittering Thorns here, because if they don't block it out, it buffs my second Kodachi, right? I think it's very unlikely that they're going to... yeah, see, like, whatever I do here, a second chain link, that they're gonna let it hit. Victor, best hero, and he is a horse? Well, a lot of people will fight you over the argument that it's the best hero. I guess it depends how you define best, right? If you equal best as a favorite, okay. First horse to LL and Blitz. Yes, yes, yes. I think at 9 I'm kind of keen to keep my hand, so let's use the equipment here to. We're quite. I think we're quite late in the game. I'm trying to preserve my hand, so let's use the Tiger Stripe Shuko to block. Because if they pull, you know, something that if we see another Siren's Call here or something, well, Siren's Call would, yeah. If we overblock, it would be very easy to lose the rest of my hand. Okay, why they? Okay, 4. Block like this. Cool. I think we're in a pretty good position, but she can swing things around pretty quickly. So I think the motto here is let's not get cocky. Let's go for a 1. We go for 2. Use the Spring Tonic counter. Go for 6. Just maximize damage. Unless they don't block this. Then we see about maybe getting them to block. The thing is that I forget about Blitz a lot, right? When people say, oh, Living Legends, like, yeah, what? Oh, yeah, Blitz is a thing. All right, let's... I mean, maybe they're committed to not blocking here. If they're committed, this is actually taking the first 2-3 damage here is going to be even worse for them. This still needs a card. You're gonna lose a card, my dude. Well, you're dead if you don't block. Oh, there we go. A lot of people forget about Blitz, yeah. I'm still, I have to say, I'm still a bit disappointed where I like at Pro Tour, what was it, Amsterdam or Osaka? They're like, oh, we're gonna have broad sweeping changes to the to the Blitz format. And then they basically announced that every hero has 1,000 Living Legend points before they're Living Legend. I think you oversold your change a little bit, friend. Okay, I think we've reached the bottom of the stack, huh? Considering we're seeing that's all you got. Levels of enlightenment. Transcending. The change was that we were stuck with Sen for longer? Yeah, exactly. They unbanned Sen and they gave everyone 1,000 Living Legend points. Like, I honestly thought they were going to change something about the format that would make it better, right? Like, I don't know. You can only play like 5 Majestics. Or you can only play singletons of every Majestic. I don't know, something different. That's 3 damage, but it's only damage. So let's say no blocks here. I mean, I've always wondered how it would be like to play a singleton deck. I think at the moment it may still be pretty difficult. But eventually, as the pool of cards grows, that's going to get more realistic, right? Okay, so we still know that one of the cards they want to play. So let's play this. So we can prevent the damage, but we also draw 1. Is Mario harder to play than Slippy? I don't know. What do you guys think? I would say yes. Because Slippy is basically just go again, right? It's just a, like your first stealth has go again, and Mario, you need to think a lot more about you need to think a lot more about it. That is not a card that I wanted to draw right now. I would block with Helm. Are you saying we probably get another tunic counter? He could have played this. There's no reason to give up here. But we'll take it. GG, well played. Thank you, Frog, for the game. Win another one. Spirit, you were non-believer. I don't know what to tell you. I've got my confidence back. After playing so well yesterday, all my confidence is back. No, I'm saying we want the Easter egg in hand. Oh, okay. Yeah, fair. Fair. All right, let me quickly change over here. I'm going to do something real quick. I thought I was here. That's why you're happy? I'm always happy for you to be here, Griffin. Always. Of course I am. What is this? Where is this? Where is this? It's okay, Fitz. It's okay. I'm still here, buddy. You don't have to cry. You don't have to cry, little Fitzy boy. You don't have to cry, little Fitzy boy. Okay, so I might start lagging. Let me know if that happens. I'm gonna keep an eye on everything. Can I not? Wait, what's this? There we go. Alright, cool. Cool, cool, cool. I'm just flipping between yes and no. Oh, fair. Fair. That makes sense. When they're at 5 or less life, the helm doesn't do that much, so you should be more willing to give it up. That is true, right? And the 5 go again would have like really put them in a hard spot where they need to start blocking a lot more. So having that extra 5 damage instead of threatening mask, yeah, you're right. As you per usual, you're right. Okay, good. It's going very well today. May it remain like that for long. You could have done Dagger, Thorn to E-Strike for 7. Yeah, depending what they do. I mean, they could have activated Mask and taken one of my cards. That's kind of what I was focused on. Boom, boom, boom. Everything's still stable, right? We're not losing any frames. Yeah, we're good. We're good. Ooh, Verdance again. Why so many Verdance? Come on. Stop. Stop with the Verdance shenanigans. Stop with the Sherdance? The Verdance shenanigans. Alright, let's give me the go white. Let's do the Gravekeeping. Let's do the Humble. Let's do the Erase Face. Let's take that. Wern's won a tournament, I think, so people want to play it. That is true. Exactly. Marsh and Bay is to blame here. Alright. This is, I guess it's all the same deck, right? They're all playing that deck. Good luck, have fun. Alright, new prediction is up. You may want to think about this one, Spirit. 1 for the 6. Sink below is useless anyway, so might as well use that. Taking a lot of damage. I don't have the Space Lillian. And people tell me that it doesn't really make a difference. I don't know. Would be nice to have a target for this looking for a scrap. But at least we can arsenal it and play it next turn. So if you play Sensor into her, what's like the target that you would choose? Like in like at this point in the game. Wait. What are we waiting for? No, Erase Face is better. Lose all class and talent types. Command and Conquer and Plow under blocks. You love it. You love it. Oh, hey. A lot of spells and less attacks. Ooh, that is not what I want to hear. Okay, we're blocking with the blue now. I'm not dropping any frames at the moment. There's no lag, right? Cool, cool, cool. We could do 5 into 7. Or keep it for a later turn. Actually, let's keep it for later when we can maybe go a bit wider. I want a virtual hug. Virtual hug? I'm sending you a virtual hug. I'm looking if there's an emoji, but I don't think so. There you go. That apparently is a hug. Just go pet your dog. Go cuddle with your dog. That'll make you feel better. Alright, Erase Face again. They do not like Erase Face. That I can tell. Dog is resting. I don't want to make him up. Oh, he'll love it if you come over to cuddle. Old dog needs his rest. True. How old is he? Or she? Fang is not online. So it's 4, but I still need to get rid of a card, right? Yeah, I do. If I... Yeah, okay. Not sure that was the right choice. I wasn't sure what I can do here. I mean, my dog is like 13. Ooh. Senior pupper. My dog is 3 or 4. Oh, it's gonna turn 4 soon. I'm already dreading. Can we talk about nice things? Most people don't like it when you punch them in the face. That's a very fair point. Most people do not like that indeed. That is usually not something appreciated. Okay, they're not blocking it out. Is that the case? Ah! Blue Rootspout Carapace. You hate it. Absolutely hate it. Now things. Oh, did you hear? Scouse will give me a Bannerlord? I did not hear that. Where did you hear that? Sounds like slander. Seems like somebody is giving you expectations that can't be fulfilled. Is anybody playing Kingdom Come Deliverance 2? I feel like it's the hype game at the moment. No? Never will? Is there a specific reason for that? Okay, 5. Civ 7? Ooh, how are you liking it? I hear very mixed reviews. Oh, you're playing Civ 7 as well, Illit? Illit. The sink below. Is this? No, this is just gonna be. Okay, we'll take the 2. Iliad, that's a mix of Elliot and Lilian. Yeah. Civ 7 over KCD 2. Okay. It's okay. Like every Civ games, I need 6 more months of work. I need 6 more months of work to be good. A lot of games are like that these days. I remember Boomer Scowling is coming out here. This is Boomer Scowling talking. I remember back in the day when people were like, expansions are gonna be the downfall of games. Yeah, we've kind of moved on from that, right? Boomers unite. Do they care about their graveyard as well? They do. So we need to get an action card, but not an earth card. I love Civ 5. Civ 6 got good when they added all the expansions, but Civ 5 netcode was the worst thing I've ever seen. But isn't netcode relevant for like more like twitchy things like instant speed? And when you're turn-based, it doesn't matter that much? Am I misunderstanding netcode? Absolutely hate that. Plow under. Oh, the game would desync. Okay, fair. That is indeed annoying. I think one of the best ways to spend a long flight, if you're not playing something like Slay the Spire, like playing Civ is so good. Like, Civ is really one of those games where you sit down and you start a game and then you look up and like 3 hours passed. I'm not a big fan of like desktop games adaptation for mobile, but Civ is pretty good. Getting a lobby work for Civ 5 was a lot of work. Oh, that's annoying. Man, I remember like Civ 2 or 3, we do like LAN parties over at my friends. Frogler, make Josh Lau a developer. That will probably improve Warriors. Yeah. Yeah. That could work. I should not play this here. This doesn't achieve anything in this situation. I should have saved it for next turn. Because I can't threaten mask anyway, and so what's the point? It's just 3 damage. This is much better when you can threaten mask. You know what? In this matchup, dual threat would actually be pretty nice. Just gaining casual 3 life. Nope. Oh, they're online as well. Nope. Nope. The problem with Civ 7 is that it's kind of plays like a board game, and I don't like the age system they have. It's really disconnected. Ah, that sucks. Frogler, how are you doing today? That's too bad. So we've got 4 resources to play with. Let's start with the Bearing Thorns here. This is a pretty good turn. I need more of these turns, but I feel like I need to play it smarter. That's not gonna help. Let me do some damage here. Frogler, was that you earlier on that I played into that was called Frog TM? Is that you? Alright, so there's potential there, Lydian, in that case. Good, good, good. Go for 6 here. Letting that hit. Get a resource. Erase face. At this point, they don't really care about it anymore because they already have 10 cards decomposed. Well, their block would say otherwise. But, I mean, they just have to survive, right? They don't really... They don't have to do much because eventually they will get me. That's frustrating. Yeah, I can't win like this. I can't, with the way that I'm disrespecting this hero, I can't win this. Like, because I'm not fast enough to threaten them. So they have all the time in the world to do their thing. And I'm just sitting there being mad about what they're doing. I don't really have a way to beat this deck. They can just block and chip you down, exactly, right? If I want to win this game, I can't win into this hero with the deck that I have right now. But the question again is, like, do I really care? Like, it's sad if you... I've always over-teched for wizards. I'm always prepared for wizards, and I never face any. And I'm really worried that once I detect for it and I don't have it, that I'm just going to be swamped by wizards. I was going to say, it has to be another Rubal Carapace here, right? It's not like they're gonna take any damage. I mean, that'll be the day. That'll be the day. I should have probably blocked that. Take 2 less. Because I'm greedy. I look at my hand and go like, I want to play my hand. I do need both blues. If I want to go Kodachi, Bittering Thorn, Sensor, I need both. You can't play... That is very true. That is very true. Can't play my hand if I'm dead. I'm guessing they have a defense reaction here. Because the most likely scenario after double dagger is a 4, right? Unless they're getting cocky. Looks like they got a bit cocky here. But that's still a very good hand. Oh wow, yeah, that's a good hand. No wonder they don't want to block. You know what I'm gonna call? Of course I'm gonna meta game them. I mean, if you show me the card and you take it back, I'm gonna work with the information that I have. I need every little information that I need. I don't think it's gonna they're gonna be very happy here, but you know, I gotta do what I gotta do to win this game. Ah. Ay ay ay. They're just gonna get me next turn though, so. So this is 1 cost, 2 costs. I can go full white here if I want. Yeah, that's fine. Because I still have 2 resources, so I can play the 3 double strikes after this. And then still go for a command and conquer. And I think them actually blocking out the mask trigger, I'm quite happy with that. Because that means there's a smaller chance of them blocking the command and conquer, so I could actually get the felling of the crown here. Because I'm guessing they're gonna block the next card. Not anymore. Zach. Satch. That was the right block. That's absolutely the right block. But I'm still throwing a command and conquer. By the way, I need to quickly check here. Okay, that's good. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. And Z and C for 6. If they have like 1 card less, they'd have to block with their whole hand. They couldn't play felling. But now they keep in the blue and they can play the felling. Sad times. Can I let... No, let's block 7. I have to try and keep it as high as possible here. I'm not going to kill them, so I think going for 5 and drawing a card is better than just buffing it to 7. I'm not sold on that idea, but you would do buff power. Yeah, if they don't block it, it's basically the Kodachi locked, right? But Ah. Punished. This is a 2-block. They're not gonna have an arsenal, so let's better block out here. AOC one day will come out. What's AOC? What's AOC, Precious? Ashes of Creation? That's an MMO, right? Yeah. What makes it so good? Buff to 7 threatens could actually lock. You're right, Caden. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. But there's no reason why they shouldn't block, right? There's no reason, unless they have lethal, why they wouldn't block there. Let's get rid of the CNC. It just doesn't make sense for them not to block. And if they don't block, they have like a big hand and they're gonna kill me anyway. Wait, are they just gonna kill me here? Yep. Okay. This is now instant speed, right? Oh no. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I can't beat this deck. I can't beat it. It's just, it's not possible. But again, I'm not willing. Round of applause for our opponent. I'm not willing to sacrifice all my other matchups to beat this. There's no space in my deck. Congratulations, small X. 2.1k. By the way, we're still fine, right? You're not seeing any lag or anything like that. It's all completely fine. Yeah. Open a packet. Sure, will do. Do you want another hunted? More hunted packs. No lag? Okay, good. Because I'm being cheeky, I'm then downloading a game in the background. So I was wondering if that would kill my stream, but apparently the answer is no. Small, you look very smug with yourself there. Do you take pleasure in me losing? What are you downloading? Avowed. Avowed. Okay, let's pack one, pick one here. I want to see that EA CNC. I mean, wouldn't that be great? We all want to see it. Grow wings. 0 for 3 is good. Knife through butter. Mark of the funnel web. Trap and release. Sizzling steel. Well, it's a 1 cost. Not that good. Go throw yourself at them. It's a 1 for 3 as well. Leapfrog. Then after spider. Tip off. Pledge fealty. Ooh. Do you guys like Drop of the Dragon Blood? I'm playing Iron Man 2. It's unwinnable unless you play with 3 Oasis and do AB3. And still not in your favor. Exactly, small X, right? And then you sacrifice so much else. You love it in Syndra? Yeah, I love the art as well. It almost looks like this was supposed to be a Fabled. It almost feels like it was supposed to be a Fabled. Fable. 1 rare, then dice is 2nd rare. Oh! Guys, we got something. We got something. We got something. Maybe it's a god box. I think it's rainbow foil though. Is it CNC? No, because No. It's a Kabuto, which is probably one of the... No. I mean, it's legendary. I'm not going to complain, right? So this box is already worth it at the end of the day. It's like, it's not the best legendary you could open up, but why not? Why not? We'll take it. It's the cheapest one? It is, right? Because again, warriors are not good, right? It's the second one that I opened. I actually opened up a cold foil one in my case. But, you know what? This could be a good box. This could be a box with a legendary and a fable and a CNC, right? A whole 25 euro for the RF. I mean, it's 25 euros, right? At this point, I can give this away for my next Majestic. You know, instead of giving away a Majestic, I'm just gonna give away the Kabuto. I managed to get Marvel Syndra and Extended Art Shelter in my last box. Insane. That is insane. That is insane. Actually, somebody posted an absolutely insane box on Blue Sky. I have to show you guys. This was madness. Absolute madness. Let me, first of all, where are my replies? You have to look at this. This was one box. One loose box. They opened up a shelter, an extended art shelter, a Marvel Arachne, a cold foil Kabuto, a regular Kabuto. I was like, what? What? And then you have like boxes which have like 7 Majestics and that's it. I was like, what? And the Oath is like a 15-pound card as well. I was like, what is this? What is this box? So maybe we have this kind of box, right? Now we've opened up the first card, but maybe there's another legendary in there, the cold foil, and maybe we have a shelter. I still have 0 shelters, by the way. But this is absolute madness. Like, I really wonder if there's like some sort of clumping issue that they're dealing with the Belgian print, because how do you get like boxes that have nothing? And then you have boxes like this. Because, you know what? Because shelters, I don't think they're supposed to be as valuable as they are. So in LSS's mind, right, these are not specifically valuable. And then, yeah, you have those 3, which is awesome. But really, the Majestic hits here, that's what makes it. I mean, the Majestic here, these cards are probably like triple the worth of these 2 legendaries. It's insane. Yeah, shelter is already worth it. Getting a second one in the same box is nuts. Yeah, I mean, the EA shelter probably pays for a box and more. What? This is like 125 euros or something, right? It's madness. And by the way, something else as well. We're going to LSS is going to have a huge presence at UK Board Game Expo this year. I go every year. Like, I love UK Board Game Expo. It's my favorite weekend of the year, and I'm officially starting my Psych PhD. Good luck. 4 years. You'll do well. Now I'm Frogler on every platform. Okay. So UK Board Game Expo is actually where I played Flesh and Blood for the first time. This was the first time after pandemic when they reopened, and it was a stand by the community. It was not LSS, it was a community that did this. They just got a bunch of IRA decks from LSS and they did it by themselves. EA Shelter is 260. Wait, that almost buys you a case. Wow. Wow. That buys you a case. Almost. So, this is... UK Games Expo is really my favorite board game event of the year. And this is where it's also a connection with Flesh and Blood, because I played Flesh and Blood there for the first time. And they've come from a situation where the community had to do something to a couple of years where Flesh and Blood did nothing. Last year, they had an official presence for the first time. They had like a learn to play stand. And they had like small tournaments. This year, they are sponsoring the tournament hall. So this is going to be massive. They're going to run a ProQuest Plus. They have drafts. They have sealeds. They do learn to play all weekend long. And this is the pre-release weekend. So for once, I didn't feel bad about asking my partner to play Flesh and Blood at UKGE because it's pre-release weekend. And so we're going to sit down and play some sealed because why not, right? Oh, I got an advice for Endless Legend 2. What's Endless Legend? This Legend 2. What's Endless Legend? The sequel to the Amplitude. Oh, it's a 4X? Wait, give me a second here. I want to see this. We will take a short intermission from the regular Flesh and Blood content. Let's see what this is. Revealed. Well, we would like music.
I have been many things. God. Legend.
Dust.
Part
Prisoner.
of this blue Eden. But the jailers have fled, leaving the oceans and their secrets to those who walk the land.
Destroyers.
Then came the light supposed to end this torment.
Looks
But
cool.
where everyone would have seen a threat in the cataclysmic tidefalls, those cunning explorers
Looks very cool.
saw an opportunity to expand their empire.
Ooh.
Corruption.
Ugh.
Led by their desire to quench their thirst for power, they'll eventually get to me.
To free me.
So it's like a fantasy sim.
Yes, but are they strong enough to face my
Madness.
endless power?
It looks nice. So what makes this better than Civ? All right, let's continue with our regular Flesh and Blood entertainment. I think that the games are going quite well today, all in all. What's our win percentage? 49%. I mean, that's not quite representative because I did make a lot of changes. So really, we got to look at the win percentage starting on the 11th, right? And I think that's positive. Dual threat did not work. Dual threat did not work. Dash, that was a man. That Dash game, that was insane. That was an insane game. In Civ, a lot of the factions are pretty similar, but in Endless Legend, every faction plays very different. Oh, well, that's a good reason. By the way, Realmheart, how are you doing today? Good to have you back. Obviously, Verdance is like, yeah, we lose that. Right? I think Riptide, I just need to play better. Jarl. I mean, that's the 2 times I forgot Gravekeeping. I think if I don't make silly mistakes, this looks actually quite good. I think the only ones which are really hard is Sen. Viserai 50-50 I'll take, but obviously I don't have a huge sample size here. It's not that many games. My favorite, I don't know if you would consider a 4X, but I really, really like Stellaris. Second. I really like Cheek Clapper 69. Okay, dude. I'm just gonna assume that's a dude. Okay, you said erase face. We'll turn off the hero ability as well. And Gravekeeping could be good as well. Let's play this 63. I really love Stellaris. Grand Strategy, not 4X, but also like that game a lot, but there's just way too much DLC for that game. Yeah, it's a lot of game. I like to go back to it like every year or so and just play a couple of games, and then I get my fill. Cool. Snack? Ah, I forgot snack. Oh my god. Yeah, I forgot snack. Let's see. It didn't matter last game. Let's see. Actually, in the new game that I played at the ProQuest Plus, I tried to protect the snack, but it was in my arsenal, and I would have needed to throw like my whole hand at it to protect the snack. It's like, no, I gotta let it go. Gotta let it go. What the hell? There you go. Alright, 2. They're not blocking. That is very good. So do I go 5? Go again. 5 is more than 4. And 5 is good because it needs 2 cards. They can't just use a defense reaction and block it out. Hopefully they're not very good. But, by the way, I forgot about this. And we need to put the prediction up as well. Okay. Age of Wonders. Age of Wonders is also like more of a fantasy, right? Civ with wizards. Well, you gotta let me know when that game comes out. The one we just looked at, Endless Legend. Or if you can say anything about the beta, let me know. I'm keen to see if it's good or not. It looks great. 3 defense reactions. Three defense reactions. Okay, I mean, that's good that I have all these defense reactions. Defense reactions turnout is really good into new. And if you don't get the defense reactions, you get really sad really quickly. Weakest link could also be really good. I do have to say I'm really lucky that I have a very supportive community around me, and a lot of the cards I need that I don't buy, I can borrow. Like the weakest link, Kaka that I beat yesterday, just gave them to me for last weekend and this coming weekend. Which is super, super nice. Okay, that means they have none. Or they don't care. Sigil, so it says CYB and they actually... Oh, no, they lost it, right? Oh, no, they're resolving the ability. Okay, I mean, that's fine. If they're playing... Did I bring the Gravekeeping? I did. Okay, so we need to block with the 1 so we can trigger... Look, this is something I really need to not forget. Like, I need to get a 1 attack into my graveyard so I can play the Looking for a Scrap. Do I want to risk this? I will. You know, like people say, oh, you know, when I'm, you know, damn it, if I retire, I'm gonna be really bored and stuff like that. It's like, I don't think I'm gonna get bored. There's too many good board games or card games out there that I just want to play that I don't have time for. I'm just gonna be like an old dude with like a VR headset on all the time. That's gonna be me. Exactly, Lilian, right? Board games, card games, video games. All the games. With no remorse. Retirement home D&D. Yes! Yes! Half the people falling asleep at the table, the other half can't remember what you're doing with them. George, it's your turn. What? What are we doing? What are we doing? Where am I? So it's the same as Sidious now. Yes. The thing is, I'm playing D&D tomorrow, and I'm the DM, right? And I always say like, oh, you know what? I don't want to be the forever DM anymore. Like, I want to play. But at the same time, I'm a bit worried because as DM, you can't switch off, right? You always have to pay attention. You're always switched on. You're always doing something. And the thing is, if you're a player, suddenly there's like 10, 15 minutes downtime where you're not doing anything. You're just waiting for other people to do their thing and to not drift off. It's kind of hard, isn't it? There's always one player who has no clue what they're going to do when it's their turn. Yes. Or, not calling out somebody specifically in my group, but that have played basically their character for about 3 years now and still go to me like, can I do this? It's like, dude, it's your character. I don't know, you tell me. This is not great. It's like, I don't know how your character works. I got bamboozled. I got bamboozled. But I think in this situation... Wait. They may still get it here. Oh. I did the right thing. It was correct in this situation. It was correct. I blocked correctly. It looked like they were just gonna bamboozle me and destroy my turn, but no. That was absolutely 100% the right thing to do. I needed to overblock like that, and otherwise I would have been hit by that card and lose a lot. Yeah. And again, a reminder, right? If you are new to Flesh and Blood, you're here on the stream for the first time, you have no idea what I'm doing, or what's happening, or you have any questions to the game state or the game, then please raise your hand and ask. I'm happy to explain. I'm liking this track, dude. K3 can't let this hit because if it does, they can flick a dagger. We don't want to let the dagger flick because of reasons. I mean, at the end of the day, right? Their stuff is underrated. Also don't... Let's see if I can get away with it that all you got... to go again. Okay, this wasn't a great decision. Is it wrong to keep the blue and try to go for 3 damage instead of just arsenaling a card and not doing anything at all? Do I want to gamble on drawing blue? No. You know what? You know what? I'll just block this turn out. I'll just block it out. Let's preserve the 38 life that I have instead of doing something silly. Oh, of course I blocked with the cool. That all you got. So I gotta. So I could have, should have kept the blue there. But actually, this would have been. They would have drawn a card. It was the right decision, I think. Yeah. That is true. That's true, Lilian. Yeah, that's true. Could have played the weakest link. Yeah, that would have been good. That's true. Yeah, that would have been a better line there. You're absolutely correct. Oh, this is kind of heralding a big turn here. I'm gonna use the Tiger Stripe here. This feels like they want to do something big here. Siren's Call, goodbye blue. Four. So the thing is, I could try and block this out. But if I do, and they have something to buff it, then I'm gonna... I'm tempted to just let the erase phase go so I can do something this turn. Enjoy your food. Thank you for being here today. I'm gonna risk this. Because if they have any kind of reaction, right? I may block with the Fate Foreseen and still lose the card anyway. So we're gonna banish a potential Codex target. And I think out of all the cards here, the most likely Codex target, I would say, is the Leave No Witness that they just played. So let's get rid of that. So we have a 5 attack. This is going to be nothing more, just 5. Just 5 damage. We'll take it. They'll take it as well, it seems. And a defense reaction in Arsenal is pretty good as well. But I do think if I kind of want to block out the big turns, I need more than one. I need to block with the blue. I hate it because if they have a Siren's Call, later in the turn they're going to take the second. There you go, and then I can't block. Then I can't attack with anything else. Maybe that card I just don't block. I'm gonna try and get away with the Fate Foreseen here. They have a reaction. That's bad. That's really bad. The decision making in this matchup is so difficult. Because now I'm gonna throw this at it, and they're likely going to... Yeah, there we go. And now they're gonna take a card anyway. And I can't actually play anything this turn. Okay. Let's put this in Arsenal and hope we can actually get a turn here. Gonna block this with that all you got. Ah, no blues. Very nice. So Siren's Call is not going to do anything. They got the information now, but we're going to draw a card of that all you got. Because it blocks a card with exactly one. Nice. Not. Because it's all red, so I can't pitch from my hand. No! What we're gonna do is play the Bittering Thorns. is there another target now? The surgical extraction would be a target for a codex play. So we can either do that or do sound the alarm to draw another defense reaction. I think I'm gonna do the gravekeeping to get rid of another target. Yeah. I think if I should have used this resource, but it's fine. You could utilize Flexors when you only have one blue to Siren's Call, prevent a draw, block. That is true. I actually didn't think about that. That is very true, Kaden. That's very true. That's a good pointer. Okay. I mean, 11 to 30 is looking pretty good for me at the moment. But we can't forget that they may still be able to turn this around. But I've been getting better in this matchup. Like, I used to really struggle. How many more Siren's Calls do they have? There's one still out there. Scary. Why would they use the Spring Tunic count? Oh, okay. Hello. Hello. 8 should be enough. They have a reaction. Okay, that's okay. What does this do? Match target card from opposing's graveyard. Oh, so basically they're just activating their mask, right? Wait, before that happens. That's fine, actually. Wait, did I? No, this is a reaction. So I can still play my reactions. There we go. They've used 3. Oh, thank you for keeping up for that. Why did I only see 2? One's here. One, oh, there it is. Okay. Okay, and I don't really need to do, like at 11 to 30, like I need to keep my head cool and just do 8 value. Just chip him down. Like, I'm very much in this position that Verdance was in the last game, right? Now I just need to play my game, keep the defense reaction in arsenal, draw potentially a second one, make some good blocks, and keep swinging that damage. 2 Command and Conquers. Almost feels like this is a Codex turn. Almost... well, there's the 3rd Command and Conquer. They could potentially pitch for Arousing Wave. Yeah, I'm not gonna risk it. That was not necessarily necessary, but I also don't want to commit 2 cards to block and then lose the arsenal anyway because I was too cheap to use the equipment in an important decision point. I think I've been getting better about using my equipment. Maybe I'm overstating it, but I feel like I've been getting better at when to use my equipment. By no means, you know, perfect, but getting there. Command and Conquer, attacking the opponents. Arsenal. There you go, and they go from a 3-card hand to a 2-card hand. Well, no. From a 5-card hand to a 3-card hand. There we are. And they're using the blue and the silver to draw into different cards. Because apparently they have a terrible hand. Let's see how much I could fix it. This is 1. Let's block for 3. Oh wow, that is terrible. The hero ability, I mean, Nuke cares less about the hero ability and more about the mask, right? So, in that scenario, is it better to just swing Erase Face? I think I'm gonna double Kodachi now to get... This is 1 damage more. If you do Kodachi into a 6, it's 1 damage more than if you do Kodachi into 7. Now, the breakpoint 7 is very good. But I think this late in the game, when they're on 7, like, just threatening 1 more damage is probably good as well. At the end of the day, if they want to block it out, it's the same amount of cards, right? It's 3 cards. But they potentially let a little bit more leak. Okay. Shelter. That's the first shelter we're seeing. They're in 28, we're in 23. We have to find an opening here somewhere. Okay, cool. Oh, the Codex is being pitched. How about we block that with that all you got? Codex, hello. What are they getting? There's a Command and Conquer, but they can't play that because they don't have the resources. And they could still break the Arousing Wave to create a Fang Strike to give it +1. So I took the card out of the arsenal just in case that is what's going to happen. This is now going to be for 0 because of the Frailty. That's fine. And I think in this situation, I go for the CNC for 7. Just because it's such an annoying breakpoint. I think if we keep this up, eventually we will overtake them in cards. Because we're getting 3 cards for 1 card. But I think this is the last Command and Conquer. It's a second Command and Conquer. Alright, we still have 1. Good. Command and Conquer, be good. Why did that... Oh. They're letting... Wow, they're going down to 3? Or maybe they don't have a turn otherwise. Hey, Bones of Agony. You know what? Let's aggressively overblock here. I got bamboozled. I got bamboozled. What's their endgame here? Do they have a codex? Yes, they do. Okay, that's fine. It's gonna be the same thing again. Thank God for defense reactions. And yeah, thanks everyone for watching today, by the way. I appreciate each and every one of you. If you're new to the stream, hit the follow and subscribe buttons, please. Five to 3. Cool. Down to 2. Kodachi lock. I'm on 30. Like, I don't want to get cocky, but what could possibly go wrong? Famous last words, right?
Show me what you got.
Okay, just a nick. Ah, suddenly they're on more life. They're getting 3 life back. We're still blocking it out at the moment. Cool, so 5. That's the reason why they went so low, right? They knew they're not going to be Kodachi locked for very long because they're going to come out of that hole. Okay, that's okay as well. They're blocking the first one. I don't think Shelter is that good into Ira because the second Kodachi always has +1 through her hero ability. So it's not as good as into Syndra where, you know, it's going to be 1-1, right? It's good, don't get me wrong, but... Okay. They're still fatiguing me at the moment. So we need to try and find a bit more damage here. Was that all the shelters? Or do they have one left? I want to say they have one left. Because we're on 11 cards here, right? So do need to be a bit careful. We basically need to make sure every single turn Tukadachis. To try and pull cards out of their hand. If I can keep that up, I should be able to get there. Now we go for 5 go again here. Should be another card. And then just 1. Because it's 1 damage. 1 damage. Did they play 3 sigils? Yes, they did. Okay. Oh, okay. So they're playing my cards against me. Is there anything spicy they can pull off here? I mean, I would just ignore it because it's just going to be plain damage, right? So next clue gets go again. Okay. Let's block this. So, because otherwise my cards would get go again. I mean, I'm on 29 life. Really, what's the worst that they could possibly do? But I also don't need 2 blues in my hand here. This attacks, you may banish a card with 1 from each hero's graveyard. If you do, this gets... Oh. Nice, nice, nice. Very nice. Very nice. I don't care, though. I'm still on 29 life. Whatever. That's very nice, though. Very, very nicely done, dude. That was fun. But I'm still on 24 life, right? So, whatever. GG. Thank you for the game. Round of applause for our opponent, Cheek Clapper 69. Cheek Clapper 69. And we go to 4 wins and 2 losses. Little victory dance over here. Little victory dance. Right, there we are. There we are, ladies and gentlemen. Positive records. I am hype. I won my army yesterday. I've got a positive record today. If that doesn't mean that I'm going to do well at this weekend's Road to Nationals on Saturday, then I don't know. I don't think that many people have signed up for it yet, so... And I know a lot of the local good players are not attending. At least the ones that I know. I think the field is still going to be pretty good. So I don't want to get, you know, too comfortable. But I think I have a deck. So my goal is... dodge the Viscerize, dodge the Sens, and dodge the Verdance. That's possible. Are you playing a Bat Moon? I am. I am. Are you playing a Bat Moon? Please don't, because you know all my party tricks now. Have you spent the last week watching me play so you are prepared for my game? I don't think you need that intense preparation to beat me, by the way. If somebody were to do that, it's like, yeah, you know, I'm not that good. You already have plans? Whew. All right. Well, anyways, you can probably tell I'm about to call it a day. It's time that I take my dog out, and then I do want to play a little bit of Avowed before I go to bed today. But thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in once again. I hope you enjoyed the stream. I will be back Monday, where I will report back on my RtN, how that went. Realistically, I probably shouldn't play it because I'm probably qualified on ELO. I'm 104th in the UK at the moment, I want to say. So I'm probably qualified. But you know what? It's a sad day when I don't play events because of ELO, right? So I'm going to go play Bad Moon Cafe. I have very good memories. I had a top 4 in an RtN there. and I had a top 4 in a pro quest there. Those are some of my best results ever. So I'm going there with a good feeling in my stomach. My preparation is good. My deck is good. I know how to play it. So I hope that's going to be enough to carry me at least to a top 4. And, you know, I've always wanted to win one of these events. So maybe I can do it this weekend. Keep me in your thoughts. Think of me on Saturday. Send me your energy. And that's pretty much it for today. Again, thanks for watching. I appreciate it as always. If you haven't done so yet, please hit the follow or the subscribe or the like button, or a combination of the all three. And I will be back on Monday, same time, same place, and I hope you see you here then. If you're playing any RtNs yourself this weekend, good luck with that. If you're opening up any product, I hope you open up all the good stuff. And as always, if you haven't joined the Discord yet, do that as well. That's all my shilling. That's all I have. Have a great day where no matter where in the world you are. Take care of yourself and somebody else if you can. And I'll see you soon. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye, everyone.